like, dang, you realize like you just made a jump from here to here, like within the past 2 years. And that's pretty dope. And you're always like, you always have a genuine like, dang, I really didn't I? Like it
Yeah,
doesn't even sink in with you. And
yeah.
I like watching it because I think people don't realize that how much just focus and determination and how far it could really take you.
Oh my gosh. So quick story. And I don't like to use these as like opportunities to talk about myself, right? So in what was this, 2015. So right before we met, um, maybe it might even been no, it was like maybe 2012, right before we met. I had just graduated in 2011 with my executive MBA from the University of Toledo. And I moved to Columbus. And that year in Columbus was probably the hardest year of my career as it relates to like humility because I was cleaning banks. I couldn't find a job anywhere. Like I had executive MBA. I started a business earlier in my career. I'm like the youngest graduate of the program. I had other job offers around the country. And that year I was cleaning up Huntington Banks on Sawmill Road. There's three of them. And I made like
That's crazy.
$7.85 an hour. And it wasn't enough money for me to drive from my apartment out to Sawmill Road, so basically in Dublin, to clean these three banks. But I did. And I did it for a year and a half. And like during that year and a half, I really focused down on being great as a like as a professional and what that meant. And I used the time cleaning banks specifically on creating like a spotless environment to translate into me being a much better professional. Because when you have success young and early, we just actually just talked about this. When you have success early,
Yep.
sometimes you pick up bad habits that don't benefit the overall career or character of the individual. And so for me, when I look back, that time, that year and a half, cleaning those three Huntington banks on Sawmill Road, and those three banks are still there. I drive past them sometimes now. And cleaning those three banks actually taught me that the basics and being on time and making sure that everything is spotless will roll over into you being a good professional, right?